Hey guys, this is the Independent Investor Channel. We're filming from New York City. My name is Ryan. I wanted to come out with a video and provide you guys a very, very succinct definition of how you can get the maximum benefit from the Independent Investor Channel. I get approached all the time by new investors. What does this mean? What stock do I buy? How do I start? And I think all too often, as genuine that those questions are, I think if you just took kind of a step back a little bit and just kind of thought for a second what it is you want out of investing. And it's something that I require every new investor to answer for me. Why do you want to invest? What's your financial goals in the future? What is your anticipated tolerance to the stock market? But guys, if you can't hear it from me, you're not going to really understand what those benefits are going to provide to you in the future. You're just going to invest, and you're probably going to look for every excuse to exit the market when shares of stock start to behave like shares of stock, because you're so used to just building cash and seeing that cash slowly build. But make no mistake about it, to get the maximum benefit out of this channel, I'm going to provide you guys 3 avenues to where if you really sit back and listen and you resonate with the message that we put through on the Independent Investor Channel, it's going to make you strong, and more importantly, it's going to make you empowered. Guys, if it's your first time tuning into the channel, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. You'll be notified of future videos that I put on YouTube. All right, so let's jump right into it. If you guys are going to get the maximum benefit, and a lot of you guys are subscribed to the channel because a friend has referred to you, a lot of this channel builds its audience based on share and referral. And I think there's a lot of benefit to that relationship. I'm providing the referral to my initial plank owners, right? When the channel was tiny and I was providing, a message to anybody out there that would listen, it was really my call to action to help provide this information to you guys. Because as a self-directed investor, I make less than the median income in the United States of America, and make no mistake about it, I am making myself wealthy through this program. And I want to provide that empowering message to you guys, because if you just sit back and say, hold on a second, did I just hear what that guy said? I make less than the median income, and you're out there and you've got a good job and you're pulling down close to 6 figures. This message should really resonate, and it should resonate with those folks out there that don't want to ask for assistance of anybody. They want to do it all themselves. And make no mistake about it, it's not a selfish thing to want to keep your business. It's yours. So keep it on your side. And this program allows you to do this. You do not have to open your playbook to anybody. Furthermore, the benefits of keeping your playbook to yourself and keeping it on your side is going to provide you so much more benefit by eliminating the fees in your investment account going forward, guys. So the number one thing that I talk to a lot of people about, and a lot of people hit me up with, how do I start the account? And I'm going to come out with a video that walks through the step-by-step process of how to start the account. But make no mistake about it, guys, at some point, if you're going to go from a non-investor to an investor, you have to start the account, okay? You have to. And the account that I recommend is the self-directed IRA account, all right? I recommend the Roth IRA. That's what I do. If you guys' incomes are at a traditional IRA level, they have self-directed traditional IRAs as well. You can go with that option. That's fine. I just like to guarantee my tax bracket in the future at 0, all right? So I start the self-directed Roth IRA account. And make no mistake about it, a lot of people want to hit me up and they're excited about investing. They want a plan. They want a plan and they want to execute the plan. The problem is they haven't started the account. All right, guys, you have to meet me 50-50. All right, you have to take some initiative on your own to say, you know what, Ryan's talking about starting this account. I'm going to do whatever homework that I need to do to initiate that process. All right, now when you do start the account, I highly recommend that you keep all of your accounts kind of in the same basket, all right? That's gonna make it so much easier. Now, it's a much difficult thing to do if you've got a 401k with your employer, all right? That usually is kind of on its own, as it's on its own for me. But as far as everything else for me, I've got them in one financial planner, one financial institution, and all the accounts are linked together. They talk to each other. I can transfer back and forth. I have complete visibility on my accounts as they grow. All my inflows and outflows come into the same institution. It just makes it that much easier. And for a lot of you guys, your financial institution already will provide you the opportunity to start a retirement account, all right? Whether it be a self-directed account, they probably already provide that option to you. All you need to do is pick up the phone and make sure that you're a little bit pushy with them, okay? Don't let them push you around, all right? Because so many times people call and they say they're interested in a retirement account only to be upsold on a managed account. It happens all the time. It happens within my community, right? And so my community should be educated enough to say, you know what, thank you for the offer, but I think I'm gonna go with the self-directed to avoid the fees. You can be open and honest with them as to why you're making that decision, all right? Number two, on how to get the maximum benefit from the Independent Investor channel is to validate this for yourself, okay? You need to trust no one. I say all the time, the only person that deserves the ultimate trust with regard to your money is you. That's it. That's it. Trust me. There's nobody that I trust more about my money than me. If I'm going to make a mistake, I'm going to own it, right? If I'm going to have successes in the stock market, I'm going to own those too, all right? But when you're looking to validate this program, and a lot of you guys that are new to the channel, I'm throwing out concepts that may be new to you, okay? I make them as general as I can to really give you a definition of what I mean by, if you start the self-directed account, what that's going to mean for you. A lot of people understand that if they go start a Roth IRA, that they're provided that tax protection. Yes, that's true, but a lot of people fall right off a cliff, obtain the tax protection, only to subject themselves to a fee structure by going with a financial planner and making that account a managed account. So they can come in there and they can attach their feelers to it and they can extract money right off the top every single year. We want to rid ourselves of that program. And by making it a self-directed account, you basically rid yourself of all those fees and the feelers inside that account that can restrict your dollars from growing into the future. So don't trust anybody. Validate this program for yourself. Don't trust me, all right? Now, I'm a trustworthy guy, and I don't do the Independent Investor channel for money. I do this to provide a referral to my audience. I'm doing it to provide a referral to anybody out there that will listen. But I'm not saying that you trust this message insofar as that you don't understand the first thing about self-directed investing, and you go and you enter on a plane of trust and you enter into this program only to fall on your face because you have not substantiated the information for yourself. It has to resonate with you. It has to resonate. And I'm doing my job insofar as providing the correct answer for you guys. Trust me, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the line, you're going to reflect back on the time that you became a self-directed, liberated investor, and you're going to landmark that as being one of the key changing points in your life. I'm doing my job by providing that to you. I know in my heart that it's the right thing to do. I validate it for myself. I do this myself, okay? But you have to validate it for yourself only for the sheer reason of making it make sense to you, right? So it's going to make you that much more stronger to weather the upturns and the downturns in the market, because you are not going to just think that you're part of a great program. You are going to know for a fact that you are in the best program available. And the last thing I kind of want to talk about is to be aggressive. Once you've validated your program and you've built that fundamental base and you've started the account, I want you to be aggressive. I want you to embrace the program like it's yours, because you're going to start to acknowledge some of the benefits that I can't address all of them, all right? Every 10-minute video I push out a little tidbit of why we do what we do, what money saving you're saving on being a self-directed investor. You don't have to pay for dividend reinvestment. You don't have to pay for dollar cost averaging. There's no annual fees in a self-directed account. All those little savings are going to go away, okay? All those fees that you would have been charged in a managed account are going to go away, and you're going to realize that benefit going forward. But I want you to acknowledge that those avenues still exist. You can still dollar cost average. You can still take the dividends that you're paid and reinvest them back into your account, all free of charge. You can aggressively, when you get a piece of tax return for $2,000, now you've got a drop point to drop that money into, and you've provided yourself the best out you can possibly provide yourself by taking that money and dropping it now into a drop point, and be aggressive on building that account for yourself, right? Whereas before, the way the mind works is that we would justify other expenditures if you didn't have that drop point to have your money. So the last thing I want you to understand on getting the maximum benefit out of the channel is to be aggressive on those programs, because I've liberated all those services to you for free. But you got to take the proactive steps to take advantage of every one of those things. The idea in investing is to control everything in your power, to control what it is you can control, because the market will control the rest. All right, guys, if this is your first time tuning into the Independent Investor channel, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments at the bottom of the video, and share this message with anybody out there that you know that can benefit from the information. A new investor looking to get started in the stock market, doesn't know how, and is looking to get started in the stock market correctly. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and good luck in your investment future.